And now we come to the end. It's not bittersweet, it'll just be sweet. To finish up with your delicious, amazing looking dessert, we're doing Lucien Albrecht's uh, Brut Cremant from Alsace. They use traditional method Chapandois as a wooden champagne. And yes, my French is pronunciation is noticeably better than my Polynesian. I apologize for that. Um, this was first settled in 1698 by Balthazar Albrecht and has been in the family ever since. This delightful wine that we're going to enjoy is 100% Pinot Noir. Always be safe. Always keep your hand on the cork when opening it. Obviously, aim it away from your face. And you do not want to have a loud pop or discharge. You want it to be, it's a French term. I do not know how to say it in French, but it was first explained to me years ago that you should hear the sigh of a woman when a bottle of champagne or bubbles is opened. You're not looking to pop bottles, as some say. And the trick to that is just to slowly remove the cork and feel it in your hand. Um, and another word of advice to you is when you do open your champagne, or when you take champagne and you wish to drink it, keep it in the fridge at all times. Do not put it in the freezer. What happens if you've ever had an unfortunate incident, if you do set it in the freezer, unfortunately, what happens is that the cork will condense and freeze faster than your wine will cool. And what you'll end up with is you'll have a very, very shrunken cork, and it'll almost explode off the top of the bottle as you undo the wire. So, just for safety reasons, you should do your best to avoid chilling your champagne in an ice bath or in your freezer. I know sometimes you don't plan on drinking ahead of time. These days, it seems like we have more time to drink as we're at home a little bit more, but always keep it refrigerated and please do avoid putting it in the freezer just so that you could avoid that. From speaking and watching many webinars and speaking with the master winemaker at Dom Perignon, Moet Chandon, Veuve Clicquot, they've sort of gone away from your classic, what we've started to use as champagne flutes, especially for tastings. Um, you get more nose and aroma out of it. It allows the bubbles to breathe. Even your classic coupe glasses that you would see the Great Gatsby consuming his champagne out of, that is more in line with what they are looking. The master winemakers are looking for people to enjoy their wine out of these days. So I just use my regular wine glass. That is what they are advising these days. I know it's a spin and difference from what we've been told for in years past, and what many of us were raised consuming champagne out of. But who am I to argue with the experts? And I must say, I have enjoyed since I've moved on from champagne flutes, enjoying it into a wine glass. And plus, we're all at home enjoying this dinner, and so it sort of gets you out of having to clean another glass. So, for people not familiar with Alsace, it's a state in France that borders between France and Germany, and because of the cooler climate and the closeness and proximity of it to Champagne, they do make what they call cremants, made in the identical um, method that you make champagne in, and it just happens not to be produced in Champagne area itself. So as I said, this is 100% Pinot Noir. It's aged 6 to 8 weeks in steel, and then it rests in the bottle for 12 months before it's even allowed to be released. Ooh, definitely strawberry in there, which is going to play nice with the wild berries. You start to get a little creaminess, and oh, oh, that's gonna go lovely, lovely with that nice crust that you have on there, and then the creaminess in the wine, the creaminess of the creme anglaise. That's just gonna pair beautifully for you. I'm quite envious that you all are going to get to taste these wines as well as this food and enjoy them together. This quarantine has been fun for some, not fun for others. I've truly appreciated spending the extra time with my young family and young children. I hope that all of you have had a great time. Any questions, please feel free to email me. It is cmunk@brescombarton.com. That is CMUNK at BRESCOMEBARTON.com. I'll make sure that there's a link available for you if you have any questions. And otherwise, I hope everyone truly enjoys this dinner. And it's a great way to get out of the house, if you will, and enjoy a fine meal with some fine wines. And I wish you all well, and I wish you all good health. Thank you very much.